Hi friends, good day. Today I am taking one more problem. Tailors Limited have two departments, cloth and outfitting. The latter department gets all its requirement, that is outfitting department, of cloth from the cloth department at the usual selling price. Selling price means which is nothing but cost price plus profit. But whenever we got selling price, immediately a point should strike to your mind that there is going to be there is going to be the percentage of profit. We need to have percentage of profit. So on 31st March 2016, the following was a trial balance. Share capital let us not consider because we need to see whether balance sheet is required prepared or not. Is that a certain departmental profit or loss? So I think if you look at the question, which information is not needed, the assets and liabilities information is not needed, so let us not look into it. Cloth department stock is nothing but we need to see is it a opening stock. Generally trial balance unless adjusted purchase is given is a opening stock, no. So this will be taken to cloth department trading account debit side, outfitting department trading account debit side, but he has given something here, cloth at cost to the company. Cloth at cost to the company. What do you mean by this, sir? Cloth at cost to the company means for Tailors Limited have two departments, no? The later departments get all its requirement of cloth from the cloth department. That means for cloth the department it is cost price. Outfitting a department cost to company. So whatever the stock that is there with the transferee department, that is outfitting department, which they are getting all cloth, you can see the cloth from the cloth department, they are getting the cloth, all requirements of cloth from cloth department. So the outfitting department are getting cloth from cloth department. That is department, we are having two departments, cloth department and outfitting department. The outfitting department is getting cloth at which price? Selling price, but he has given cost price. So whenever the outfitting department wise account you are preparing, selling price of cloth department will become cost price of outfitting department. He is not giving cost of outfitting department, is giving cost to the company means from where they are getting the stock, cloth department. That means this CP cost I have to convert into SP. Please remember, transferor department, when they are transferring to the outfitting department, that is cloth department is transferor, and whereas outfitting department is transferee, the goods have been transferred at selling price. Last class I have explained in detailed way, so please try to understand. So for whatever the stock which is with outfitting department, for outfitting department it is at cost price, but for cloth department it is selling price. So last class we have learned about unrealized profit on closing stock. Recollect? You recollect yourself. The last class, I think last but one class, first class of department accounts. I've explained you about. I've explained you about the. Just a minute. Yeah. I've explained you about. Voice is clear, right? I've explained you about the concept of unrealized profit on closing stock. The same is the case with opening stock also, same principle. Last year closing stock will become opening stock, no? This you have learned in consignment account. Simple words, loading effect, my dear friends. Opening stock, stock reserve, closing stock, stock reserve. So this can't be recorded. This is to be recorded at what price, sir? At selling price. That is question mark. That we have to find out. That means we should know percentage of profit. How to get percentage of profit? Sir, whether we need percentage of profit of cloth department or percentage of profit of outfitting department, which one we need, sir? That is important. Are you following? Which one we need, sir? That is important, my dear friend. So that I'll be explaining today. So for the time being, you got the clarity that, okay, if you can understand this problem well, I think you can do any problem or department with regarding to unrealized profit. Please try to pay attention. Today I have added one more point. Unrealized profit on closing stock we have discussed. No, the notes I have given. The next year it will become opening stock. Again next year you may have closing stock. If that is the case, when you will be having, please try to understand. When you will be having unrealized profit, if transferee department stock is from transfer department, if transferee department stock is not from transfer department, no need to consider or no need to worry about unrealized profit. Clear? So now, sir, how you will be knowing, sir? This is cloth, no? Cloth at cost to company. In the problem he has given, get all requirements of cloth from cloth department, means the cloth which is outfitting department is possessing belongs to which department? Cloth department. Clear to all of you? So that is the reason why the stock which is there with the outfitting department is belongs to the cloth department. So that is why the cost price to company, if it is cost price to transferee, no need to change. Since it is cost price to company, we need to convert into selling price. This is more than 30 years old problem. I wish to share, corporate accounting is always easy. Now at present it is much easy. People used to struggle a bit, maybe 1956 Companies Act. You need to remember the balance sheet format. Remaining trading P&L account is as good as normal, not like a non-corporate entities format. So during those days, if really somebody, they want to test the knowledge of the student at foundation level, consignment, rectification of errors, then not for profit making organization, we used to call them as a non-trading concerns in those days. Non-trading concerns, bills of exchange, joint venture, these were important topics. Final accounts. When it comes to even foundation, partnership account was there in foundation, and was there again in CA Inter. Advanced partnership group to dissolution of partnership. Why I am telling you, during those days, department accounts, branch accounts was really tough one. Single entry. They used to test your knowledge. This is very old problem. But try to understand. I think you got the clarity on this. Outfitting department, cost to company. If cost to outfitting department, no need to change. 4,500 could have been at cost, because we need to have selling price. So that is question mark. Now let me even tell you, sir, percentage of profit, which department you want. Please remember to remove the unrealized profit. Unrealized profit of transferor or transferee? Transferor you should say. The reason is that at the time of sale, transferor department assumed that goods that has been transferred to transferee has already been sold. So without sales being made by transferee department, whatever the good they got transferred from transferor, the transferor department assumed as a profit, but in reality transfer department has not sold all the goods. That is why you need to remove the unrealized profit. To remove the unrealized profit, you need to have the information of closing stock of transferee department consisting of consisting of goods that has been transferred from transfer department. It means in this case, outfitting department closing opening stock or closing stock is getting from which department? The transferor department is cloth department, like A, B, cloth department say A, outfitting department say B. So two department, one is cloth, other one is outfitting. Clear to all of you? This is like A, this is like B. Okay. So now that is the reason why we need to have percentage of profit. Sir, percentage of profit is not given. Gross profit by sales plus goods transferred from transferor to transferee. These things we will be seeing this, right? Next, purchases cloth will go to trading account, debit side of cloth. Outfitting will go to this one. Sales. What is sales, sir? 12,50,000 cloth department. Outfitting department, sir, 1,50,000. This will go to trading account, credit side of respective departments. Now here actually there is a typing mistake. You can see the total later on. Now what happened here? The trial balance consisting of ledger account balances of both department. Now this is interesting point. Transfer of cloth to outfitting department at selling price. Here at what price has been given? Cost price. That is why I told you to convert it to selling price. Here himself has given at selling price. Transfer of cloth to outfitting department means 50,000 rupees is nothing but, you will be writing here, debit side of outfitting department. Clear to all of you? It is debit side of outfitting department. Whereas this 50,000 rupees is nothing but like a sales. This is like a purchase to outfitting department. When I've told you the first class, when transfer is being made from one department to other department, for transfer it is like a sale. I've told you. For transfer, I've told you it is like a sale. So who is transferor? Cloth department. This will be taken to which side, my dear friends? Credits. For cloth department it will be taken on the credit side. You following? And this 50,000 will be taken on debit side of outfitting department. This 50,000 will be taken on the credit side, cloth department credit side. For them it is like, for outfitting department, like a receipt, and whereas receipt means receipt of goods is like as good as purchases, like you see here purchases, here it is like a sales. Okay, that is why this is missing actually. If you look at the total on the credit side, is clear to you. 1650 and 500, 2 lakhs, 1250, 1450, 16 lakhs, 16 lakhs 9,500. Totally 16 lakhs 59,500, which is missing. 50,000 totally is missing. That is why I've written here, and also there's a typing mistake. Not that, it's a typing mistake. Okay. So I think you got it, the clarity on this, and that too they have given at selling price. The problem is that when all the goods have been sold, no issue. If total good that has been transferred to certain percentage of goods have not been sold, then that is an issue for them. That is an issue. That will become unrealized profit on stock. The stock that has been received by this particular department, which one? Outfitting department. If this stock has not been sold, you got one point. Let me explain complete this. Closing stock of cloth on hand and cloth department was 96,000, no problem. Cloth department is getting buying the goods and that's selling and transferring. This is closing stock, no. But outfitting department 7,500. Again, at cost to respect to departments, you can see the different. Cost to respect to department means cost price to transferor department, cost price to transferee department. This 96,000 is cost price to cloth department. This 7,500 is cost price to outfitting department. So that means from where they are getting this outfitting department closing stock, you're getting closing stock unsold part, you are getting from which department, my dear friends? You are getting from cloth department. Cloth department cloth that has been used in outfitting department has not been sold. That means the 7,500 cost to outfitting department is nothing but selling price to which department? Cloth department. Okay, but here opening stock they are given cost to company. Now here cost price to outfitting a department is nothing but selling price to cloth department, or you can say company. That means here closing stock has been given at what price? Selling price. For which department, sir? Outfitting department. But opening stock has been given at which price? Cost price. Okay, I hope you all are following this. No confusion. Listen to me carefully. If you want the advantage you people are having, this recorded video lecturing. So what you can do, if you want, you listen to it again, twice or thrice. You also can, maybe you are clever and smart enough, and in using the technology. Sometimes I am very poor in using the technology. Whenever you are having any doubt, at so and so particular time after commencement of the lecture, I need to watch that particular explanation. You can go back, you can spot on, you can watch that particular part where you are having apprehension or a doubt. I'm telling you once again. So today conclusion, simple words. The transfer department closing stock or opening stock, which is consisting the goods that has been transferred from transfer department has been unsold. It is being actually selling price to transferor, but it is cost price to transferee. But we should understand it is selling price. That is why we need to remove the loading effect. What is selling price, sir? Which is more than cost price, sir. This is as good as consignment topic you learn. Now the problem is that one more point, just I want to discuss each and everything. Maybe tomorrow you should not have any doubt. Sir, you said that, okay, you said that the later department gets all its requirement of cloth from cloth department. Then why they have purchased, sir? Why they have purchased? Maybe for outfitting department, like you may need some material for stitching purpose or something like that, other than cloth. What is that? Other than cloth. And that purchases won't be sold. Once the stitching is completed, then it's like a outfitting department is ready for like sale. They're getting the cloth, the raw material which they need, cloth they are getting from transferor, and the material which they need for making it as a finished one, they need to buy it, and that can't be sold. Whatever they sold, when it's fit for usage, then that will be sold. That is why outfitting department means here you can assume other than cloth. Other than cloth. Then opening stock and closing stock, even there's not mentioned here, cost to respect departments. This 7,500 is of which one? Cloth. 7,500 cloth. So the unsold part is cloth is unsold. If nothing is mentioned, cloth is unsold. Here in beginning he has given cloth at cost to company. Here we should imply that when cloth is opening stock, closing stock is also cloth. That means the material, stitching material entire has been assumed, that has been used. There is no question of any closing of that particular item. Clear to all of you? Then next, directors fees and remuneration. The directors is not relating to any particular department. No, any expenditure which is not relating to any particular department will be taken to, I told you, general P&L account, where we can't split it. Wages and salary, trading account debit side, rent and rates. My dear friends, rent and rates, where it goes? Will it go to trading account or P&L account? Tell me. P&L account, no, rent and rates. Where it goes? Profit and loss account, debit side. 3/4 will go to cloth, means 1/4 will to outfitting. Lighting also same, profit and loss account, debit side. Depreciation, P&L account, debit side. Himself has given of his salaries. So we haven't had how to apportion. Last problem we have seen in the last class, of his salaries, how to apportion. But here when we don't have any information, it can be transferred to general P&L account. Furniture fitting asset, no need to consider. Office expenses, we can't apportion, no information. Then it can be transferred to general P&L account. At this time ratio we can't do because we don't have any information how to apportion. So the items which can't be apportioned will be taken to general P&L account. Carriage inwards cloth is a, it will be taken to cloth department, trading account, debit side. Investment, no need to consider. What about income from investment, sir? Investment will go to balance sheet. No, we are not preparing investment. Equipment will go to balance sheet. Assets here, we are not preparing balance sheet. Furniture and fittings will go to balance sheet. We are not going. Similarly, share capital will go to balance sheet. We are not preparing balance sheet. Income from investment, to which department it goes, we don't know. So therefore it will be taken to where? General P&L account. Clear to all of you? Ex cash at bank will go to balance sheet, asset side. Now what is that? I have to find out percentage of profit. That I can do only after finding out the gross profit of transferor department. Please remember, whenever you are calculating percentage of profit, to remove the unrealized profit, I am repeating once again. If you want, you can make a note. I hope you all are, when you are listening, having a notebook with you. Number of times I have told you. So please, you make a note that I need unrealized profit belongs to transfer department. So I need GP ratio of transfer department to remove the loading effect of unsold stock lying with the transfer department pertaining to transferor department. Clear to all of you? Okay, so let me go for working out the problem now. So shall I start working out the problem? Right. Departmental trading, P&L account, March 31st. Okay. So let me start with information. Got opening stock 80,000. So the outfitting department, that cost price is to be converted into selling price of cloth department. It will become cost price. That I think we can do only after completion of working notes. This we can fill up later on. So to find out this, first I have to find out gross profit of which department? Cloth department. Then two purchases. Purchases 11 lakhs and 10,000. Then transfer for cloth department, it is like a sale 50,000. This has been given at selling price only. That has been given. And for them, this is transfer. For outfitting department, it is like a purchases. It is like a sale. For cloth department, it is like a purchases. That is why I told you, for cloth department selling price, for outfitting department it is cost price. I have already explained you this one. You have seen this. Debit side of outfitting department, credit side of cloth department. Then wages and salaries we are having 20, 40. Wages and salary 20,000, 40,000. Then we are having one expenses, carriage inwards cloth. How much has been given? 66,000. 66,000. Now we can go for closing stock. Sales has been, sales that we have not taken, no? Sales, cloth department 12 lakh 50 and outfitting 1 lakh 50. 1250. Been repeating once again, for cloth department, transfer to outfitting department is as good as sales. Okay. So now if you look at the total sales, for calculating GP ratio, you should assume total sales as 13 lakhs. Now I need to find out gross profit of cloth department. Then I can find out GP ratio. Before I do that, I need to write closing stock given at the bottom of the problem. 96,000. We have seen that. 96,000 cost price to cloth department, 7,500 selling price, but which is cost to which department? Respective means for outfitting is cost, for cloth department selling price. Okay. Now what is that I can do? I can find out gross profit of which department? Cloth department. You can take the calculator and you can find out the totals. Kept my calculator somewhere. You can cross check, my dear friends. In the meanwhile, okay, it is coming to 13 lakhs 96,000. No, 13 lakhs 96,000 minus 11 80 plus 11 11 lakhs 80,000 plus 20 12 lakhs plus 66 12 lakhs 66,000. So 13 lakhs 96,000 minus 12 lakhs 66 will be getting 1 lakh 30,000 is the gross profit carried down. So I'll be working out the GP ratio by leaving some space here. Working notes. Calculation of gross profit ratio on sales value. That is gross profit of transferor department by transfer department means here who is transferor? Cloth. By sales made by transferor sales made by transferor department plus transfer made by transferor into 100. You remember this. Gross profit of transfer department by sales made by transferor department plus transfer made by transferor. You can see gross profit 1 lakh 30, transfer 50, sales 12 lakh 50, coming to 13 lakhs. Clear to all of you? So gross profit 1 lakh 30,000, sales made by transferor is 12 lakh 50,000 plus transfer made by cloth department, outfitting department 50,000 into 100 is coming to 10% on SP. But if you look at the problem, we are having the information of this 4,500 is at which price? Cost price. But percentage of profit is given on SP. So SP percentage you have to convert into cost price. How to convert, sir? 1 by 10th of SP is equal to 1 by 9th of cost price. That I have to do. So now point number 2. This is working notes number 1. Here I am giving note for you to understand. Remember two things. For unrealized profit. A. Remember two things for unrealized profit. A. You need to find out percentage of profit of transferor department. Is very, very important. You need to find out percentage profit of transfer department when not given. If it is given, no problem. When not given. Then B. You need to have, and don't ask me, I'm giving in a flow. This you should remember. This is very important. You need to have unsold stock of transferee department containing unsold goods which belongs to transferor department. You need to unsold stock of transfer department containing unsold goods which belongs to transferor department. So please remember, you need to have unsold stock of transferee department containing unsold goods which belongs to whom? Transferor. In this case, which is transferor cloth, which is transferee outfitting department. These 2 points, if you remember, you can do any problem. Remember 2 things for unrealized profit. Okay, now come back to next point. So now I have to find out working note 1 is completed, working notes number 2. Opening stock of transferee department, that is outfitting department, be taken to opening stock of transfer department, that is outfitting department, to be taken to trading account. So please remember, by 9th of C. Conversion of SP to CP. Why? Because outfitting department opening stock was given at cost price to company. So therefore, rupees, I need to convert into selling price, no? How much you are getting, my dear friends? 5,000. Note. Now it is SP2 cloth department, but CP2 outfitting department. So this will be taken to where? Trading account debit side. Now you can even close this. Working notes number 2, no? Okay. Now also you can find out the gross profit of which department, my dear friends? You can also find out the gross profit of gross profit of transfer department. 1,57,500. 1,57,500. 1,57,500 minus 5,000 minus 10,000 minus 50 plus 40, 90,000. You are getting a gross profit of 52,500. Since you have written combined entry, it will be continued. So here you will be writing by gross profit okay. Now we have seen some expenses which are to be taken to P&L account. PD, PD, PD. These four will go to profit and loss account. Okay, how many expenses you are having? Rent and rates, lighting, depreciation. Three expense. Depreciation is given in a per department wise. 3/4, 8,000 3 by 4, 6,000 to wear cloth, 2,000 to outfitting, lighting 3 by 4 means 1,500, no? 1,500 to cloth, 500 to outfitting. For these small things, writing of a working notes is a time wasting. So to here I am writing 2 rent and rates, can say 3:1, 8,000 total, no? 6,000 to lighting also 3:1, 2,000 by 4, 1,500, 500. Depreciation himself has given depreciation cloth 1,000, outfitting 5,000. And I told you there are some expenses which will be taken to general P&L account. Normally what you do, the net profit transfer to capital, no? But when you are having the expenses or income which cannot be uh, shared among the departments, and also for removal of loading effect, generally we prepare which account? General P&L account. So here I am writing to net profit appears to be credit side is more, transfer to general P&L account, we can say, or combined P&L account. It is 52,500, 1,30,000. So we can cross check. 1,30,000 minus 6,000 minus 1,500 minus 1,000, you'll be getting 1,21,500. Next, 52,500 minus 2,000 minus 500 minus 5,000. You're getting 45,000. Now you can go for or it is also called as here we no need to have department wise allocation. Net profit brought down, we are having 1,21,500 of please remember, sir, this profit is not correct. No, yeah, that is why we are taking unrealized profit on closing stock. You recollect yourself, like consignment account will appear on the debit side stock reserve, opening stock unrealized profit will appear on the credit side. But one thing, sir, can we adjust to 1,25,000? Yes, if you want, you can adjust to the net profit of outfitting department, sorry, cloth department. Net profit of cloth department we can adjust. Closing stock unrealized profit is to be deducted, opening stock unrealized profit is to be added. We can do like that. That we'll be slowly learning when we go to next stage. So for the time being, without having any confusion, first you write net profit brought down of department cloth outfitting department, then you write stock reserve. Closing stock of outfitting department is how much? 7,500. That has been given at selling price. The percentage also is there on selling price. No, 7,500 to 10 by 100 is coming to how much? 750. Clear? Then by stock reserve, on openings. What is opening stock we got here? 5,000. I've done the working notes also. $5,000 is selling price. 4,500 is cost price. The difference is how much? 500. 500. Selling price minus cost price is loading effect, my dear. Then we are having certain expenses. Please remember, always loading effect on closing stock will appear on the debit side. Loading effect on opening stock will appear on the credit side. The loading effect is called as unrealized profit. Now we got some expenses. We got some expenses like direct expenses, common general P&L account, director fees, office salaries, office expenses. These three items will be taken to general P&L account. Similarly, income on investment of 9,500. Office salary was given there 16,000 to office expenses 3,000. Office expenses how much? 3,000. And directors fees and remuneration. Directors fees and remuneration is 30,000. That all of you? 30,000. Now you can find out the result. That result is transferred to where? If it is sole proprietor, added to capital. If it is company accounts, shown under the heading reserves and surplus. Right side is showing more. It is coming to 1,05,500. Minus 750 minus 16,000 minus 3,000 minus 30,000. It is coming to profit carried on 1,26,000 1,26,750. Get all of you? This is how you should prepare your general P&L account. So today you have learned how to calculate unrealized profit. This is today's discussion is very important. If you want to know the entry tutorial note, entry for unrealized profit, okay, on closing stock. Entry is I'm using both reasons in the examination. Suppose if combined is asking, don't confuse. What is the stock reserve in the problem? 750. B. On opening stock with transferee department. Entry. Simply we reverse it. Stock reserve account at R2. Okay, that is why general combined or combined P&L account, it will be created. What is the amount we got? 500 rupees. Okay, my dear friends. So this is a good model covering all the important points. Okay. So if you want to have a look at it, you can have a look at it once again. This is the last class we have done. Today we have completed third one. So last class we have completed second one. First one I have given homework. Hope you might have done that homework. This is a bit of process costing model. That we can take later on stage. Yeah, this problem we can try next class, fifth one. Again almost same, but here he is saying cloth department and ready-made department. Cloth department and ready-made department, the way we have done, one is cloth department and same outfitting department. That outfitting department has been given as a ready-made department. So this problem we can try in the next class. Purely process costing problem. It has been done away now in the material. Purely process costing. I think this we won't be discussing. This has been done away in the material. Okay. So then we can move on to, this is very important, seventh problem we discuss later on. Sixth not sixth one actually. The fourth one. And IJK problem which we are having. Almost same. So 8th I will be giving as a homework. If you want, you can note down today. Okay. Next, Siva Limited has two departments X and Y. From the following particulars, prepare departmental trading accounts and general P&L account for the year ending 31st March 2016. This is also same like the other, the previous problem which we have seen, but we are having different things. I think this will be taking a bit later. 10th one I have given as homework to you. 11th is bit different. 12th is bit different. We can slowly work out. Then we can try this one. 14th, and it's like a fourth problem. So, and then we are having one more at last. We will be learning memorandum stock account and memorandum markup account. This is another model. Just to have a clarity, there are 17 problems I think. The material, we can work out few problems I wish to give you as a homework to you. Okay, my dear friends. So we continue our discussion in the next class. Till then, goodbye. Thank you. God bless you all.